quick. Hey, we're live. Hey, and I just told everybody in the show to share this show. So if you're on Facebook right now, share right now. If you're looking at Brad Lee Tassell, share this show right now. And I will tell you this, after my father-in-law passed away, I just told everybody in the show to share.
Oh, wait. Okay,
wait,
now
okay.
The volume
now
of
don't
that
do
gadget.
that. Whatever you're doing now.
I knew this was a mistake.
It was a mistake. No feedback. I don't know what that. Turn your volume down, everybody.
Welcome to the AM radio call-in version of this show.
Be careful what you ask for. You may actually get it.
Yes. Oh, God. No.
It's episode 212. We still don't know how to do this.
We still don't know how to do this. All right. Well, let's forget that and move on with our lives. Because what I wanted to say was, after my father-in-law passed away, my dad came up to me at the funeral, and I swear to you, he said, I can't wait for you to do my eulogy. And I said, you won't be there, right? All right, start the show and share the show.
Let's do this.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedians
Sarah Halstead and Rich Chassler.
Plus funny songs from
the great Luke Ski.
And a patty melt from Patti Vasquez.
Or somebody.
And much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hey. All right. Hey. Experiments gone to hell right off the bat. So that is just fantastic. By the way, hey, I did want to tell you, the internet's working better here. And also, they moved me, Jeff Shaw, because he works Summit. He works Celebrity. They moved me to a accessible cabin, like for handicapped people. And my bathroom, I kid you not, is bigger than my cabins on Carnival. That's how big it is.
Neat.
Also,
cool.
A passenger last week wrote a comment that said that I was bad because I was an ableist. He's such an ableist. And I was like, I don't know. I'm more of a Canaanite.
Nice.
Well, I'm also not sure what they meant, because it's not like, is it because I move around on stage too much? You stay in one place, loser. Well, anyway, welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show, a show that we know, this is episode 213, more than
12.
twice the number of episodes as Gilligan's Island, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Wow.
So even the castaways with a radio and a coconut satellite dish figured out a way out faster than we did. But of course, we've got our skipper, Steve. Wait, Steve, do you want to be the skipper or the professor?
I'm Marianne, and you know it.
No. Patty is Marianne. Patty's Marianne.
Not if she's not here.
You're right. She's not. Okay. You can be Marianne then, everybody.
I think Sulu makes a good point that Tom Rockwell is definitely Ginger.
Ginger.
No. We've got Rich and Sarah. Rich is definitely Mr. Howell, because he's worth a ton.
He's
of
rich.
That guy's. He owns half of Los Angeles. And in our Gilligan's Island, he dumps Lovey for Ginger, who is Sarah. So that's what the real world would be about right there, I think. And then Luke Ski, you can be the skipper or you can be the professor, whichever you'd like to be.
I'd actually prefer to be all of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Okay, good. Not just Curly Neal.
Nice reference.
Episode. I, of course, am Gilligan. So,
And I'm the boat.
Okay. By the way, and now that 60-year-old analogy is over and Chuck has fallen asleep, he's gone out, let's skip everything that's going to be at the Manny Melt, and let's do some jokes, everybody. Yay! Right? Okay. Oh, there was something else I want to talk about first. I am still on the Celebrity Summit, and I've been in Alaska all this time and headed back to Vancouver. And yesterday, I headed into the wilderness north of Juneau and ran the 6 miles Perseverance Trail, they call it. And people on the ship were all worried. They're like, you're going to run into Alaskan wilderness alone? It's pretty rugged. Are you worried about bears? And then I reminded them that I was running the first trail out of town, and I am not Lewis and Clark here. There were 5 cruise ships in with at least 3,000 people per cruise ship. I mean, that's 15,000 people. If only 1% goes on trails, you've got 300 people on the trail. My biggest problem was saying, I'm on your left, I'm on your right, because I passed by dozens of wanderers who were just on the trail going, there's still snow. So, no bear within its salt is going to be anywhere near these trails. So anyway, all right, let's start. I've got it. We're going to zip through, and this is going to be the fastest one ever. Here we go. Joke number 1. Jennifer Lopez has canceled her world concert tour to spend more time with her family, who coincidentally were the only ones to buy tickets to her shows.
Oh,
Win-win.
poor J-Lo.
Poor J. I know, poor little thing. And Ben is out. He's out, everybody. Out.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, did you see this? Rupert Murdoch, 93, got married for the 5th time to 67-year-old Elena Zukova, a retired molecular biologist.
Yep.
Now, the couple will have a quick honeymoon, and then the bride better get back to the lab and finish that damn elixir of life. The Sorcerer's Stone is not going to crush itself.
I know, right?
I know. And she's a molecular biologist, if that means anything to you. Hey, Carla just came in. She could have melted too. Here we go. Hey, okay, everybody ready? Cruise industry.
Here we go.
Jeff, keep your eyes open on this one. Get those bikinis pressed, ladies. There's a new Saudi cruise line where all the alcohol will be banned and women will be totally covered if they get to leave their cabin at all. Also, they will ban any magazine that violates public decency, with at least 3 lashes given to anyone holding a 2010 copy of O. So, by the way, they'll also be skeptical of anyone in 2024 bringing a magazine. Who's the hell's bringing a magazine anywhere anymore? They also, this is mostly true, what I'm saying. They also have a long list of dangerous goods that can get you thrown off or arrested, including guns, swords, except the curvy ones from Aladdin. They also mention soldering irons, tear gas, and paint thinner, axes, handcuffs, fishnets, and sticks of any kind. What? How can you have a good time? I don't get it. What the hell? Well, at least they don't mention glass blowing forges, because then I couldn't go. Okay, here we go. That one was cute, but didn't have a punchline. So somebody write one. Hey,
I'll write one. I got
fans.
one for you right now. I was going to go on that cruise, but not if I can't bring my fishnets.
Yeah, exactly. And the sticks.
And the sticks. The sticks is the crime. No sticks of any kind. So that drug sniffing dog's going to be bored. Okay. Now this one, Madonna fans are suing the singer for exposing them to pornography without warning at her shows, saying they were deceived by the artist by having topless women in sexual situations. Lawyers for the star said, "Have you seen Madonna?"
No kidding.
I mean, it's not like they haven't had 40 years of clues that the show might be a little risque.
Yeah.
A spokesman for Miss Saccone said, that's how you say it, right, Saccone?
Mm.
Yeah, a spokesman for her said they're lucky that she went on stage at all. Some are still waiting. So, okay. She waits all night. Oh, man, this one's wild. Wildlife officials and ranchers were forced to shoot 250 white-tailed deer that have been infected with zombie deer disease.
Ooh,
I know. They did it all in one day. The mass shooting started early in the morning and then stopped around sunset when Dick Cheney showed up. That one's right from 93.
So it's 20-year reference night tonight.
I know. It's 20 to 40 year reference. 50. Actually, Gilligan's Island is 60 years old.
Yeah.
I know. I am.
But
really
doesn't look a day over 40.
I know. I do look good. I think I look pretty good, at least on TV. And it's the makeup and the Botox. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
EMI.
Florida has recalled cucumbers sent to 14 states because of a risk of salmonella. Now, this recall affects hundreds of restaurants, grocery stores, and 2 very specific Pornhub filmmakers.
God.
I enjoyed that one.
This room.
This is,
Somebody did.
We know one now.
I thought, yeah, somebody's enjoying it too much. What are you eating out there, kids? Alice, what are you putting in your mouth there? Okay.
Cucumber.
It's a cucumber.
Just a cucumber.
Cucumber. Okay. By the way, I'll say, hey,
possibly an eggplant, but I think it's a cucumber.
What's Mexico's new president's name? Claudia something Baum.
Steinbaum.
What Baum?
Stein.
Yeah.
Wow.
The most Mexican name you've ever heard. So Mexico has elected its first female president, who is also has a doctorate in physics and will run the country using compassion, facts, and data-based practices, she says. Yeah. Her first act as president will be to build a wall to keep us out if Trump wins.
Ah.
Okay, come here. It's too good. Okay. If hey, in the WNBA, the opposing players are not fans of Caitlin Clark. Have you seen this?
Yep.
They're openly running into her on the court and talking behind her back. It's crazy. If this continues, the WNBA will be forced to put out a movie and a Broadway musical. Tina Fey will direct. Okay. All right. And one more. And this one actually isn't a joke, but what has been so far?
Good point.
Slim Shady is back, everybody, as Eminem.
Wow.
Seen the new Eminem video. Wow. He dropped his first single where he raps with himself from 2001. The video dares everyone to cancel him and says, F the haters, F Snoop Dogg, F Dre, and F his kids even.
Wow.
Sadly, the tactic has backfired as the artist, did all this, but everyone said, oh, that's so cute. No one cared, the whole thing. So, okay, Steve, come in because we're going to do something
Here I
else.
am. Yay, Brad Tassell.
Yay.
Tassell, everybody.
That was me.
That's great. And not one Trump joke. That's amazing. Well done.
Well,
Very amazing.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's coming in now.
Girls.
Brad will
there
be
was a
filling
Trump
in.
joke, but
Brad will be filling in for Patty and doing some melting.
Brad
a
was
little while.
slapped with a gag order.
I'm
Yes.
pretty.
No.
Well, I had the
Oh,
cucumber
God.
and I lost it.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Isn't it a
It's so hard to resist the news when it comes to doing a top 10. So, as you might expect, this will have a little bit to do with the events of last week that nobody can stop talking about. Tonight's top 10 category is top 10 felonies they didn't get around to charging and convicting on Thursday. They got 34 in, and that's a pretty good day, but there's a few they didn't get around to. So these are the top 10 felonies they didn't get around to charging and convicting on Thursday. Number 10, felony self-pity. Number 9, aggravated abuse of tomato-based condiments. It's a misdemeanor in New Jersey, but in New York, that's felony. Number 8, resisting arrest by having hands that are too itty-bitty to cuff. Felony. Number 7, conspiracy to repeatedly fart before the bench and after Taco Bell. That is the order.
Trump or Leslie Nielsen.
Top 10 felonies they didn't get around to charging and convicting on Thursday. Number 6, fraudulent declaration of an emotional support hairpiece. And that is a mouthful. Number 5, egregious carelessness with secondhand spray tan. He smeared something orange all over the defense table. Number 4,
You're not talking about Hulk Hogan?
reckless and deliberate misunderstanding of the term conjugal visit. He smeared something orange all over the defense table. I know. Number 3, repeated unlicensed use of an adult diaper. Not sure if this is a felony. It depends.
I don't have a license.
Hey, what'd you pay to get in here? Number 2. Number 2. Driving without a license, or a brain, or a soul.
Ooh.
And number 1 felony they didn't get around to charging and convicting on Thursday. Felony failure to go the fuck. Sorry.
Only a touch late on the bleep
Sorry.
on that one.
Hold on. I'm gonna do that again. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going.
It's like all we got was the cuss word.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Man, okay, hang on. Let me do it again. Brad, go away. I gotta do it again.
Well,
And everybody laugh as if you didn't know it was coming. This will be so good. All right. And the number 1 felony they didn't get around to charging and convicting on Thursday. Felony failure to go the away already. It's our 212th episode. Oh, sit down. Sit down.
Hey, you know what? And of course, this was the one where everybody shared it to their page.
Yeah,
So
great. Sorry.
everybody's page just had.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, hey.
No, I will.
Good idea.
YouTube
All
will
right.
appear. All right, let's do it.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for the. Let's see. It's time for the Patty Melt. And sitting in as Patty tonight will be our own Brad Tassell. Here we go.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, to folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patty Melt.
And she looks like Brad.
I don't have anything for pigtails, and how do
Why
you
am I
know
still
here?
here?
Anyway, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I gotta say, the biggest fake news.
Okay, who's talking?
That's my brother, I guarantee it. Brother, go to him.
Got him.
Got him. Thanks. The biggest fake news in history this week, this last Thursday. Joe Biden is so diabolical that he had hundreds of people in a state he has no business or personal dealings spend 6 years manufacturing evidence and slipping that all into Trump's actual accounting and financing and even his taxes to get him. It is the worst thing you've ever seen. Then Sleepy Joe, between naps, masterminded getting 2 different DAs in New York to charge Trump and got Trump to hire attorneys who would choose 12 jurors, all pre-planned by the president, who can't even remember what coffee he likes, but he got 12 jurors to sit for 6 weeks of testimony by people who worked for Trump to convict. This is the worst. But Brandon knew he was going to do this in the future. He started this in 2006 when he got Trump to hire Michael Cohen, knowing that Trump would run for president in 2016 before Trump even knew it. And through his dementia, Biden handed down 34 felony counts in a state trial against Donald Trump, starting this process while continually and back in 2020 getting 100,000 people to work together in tandem to rig the election. This has been the worst fraud in history, everybody. All leading me to say, this leads me to say to the MAGA people, how can you follow an orange dummy who falls into all these traps? I don't get it. Trump loses more than the coyote in the Roadrunner cartoons, for God's sake. It's like Donald J. Trump, super genius. All the while, his Acme boomerang shoots past him, past Biden, ricochets off the clip, and hits him in the face. Look, Joe Biden is a genius of such magnitude, with control over all of Trump's people. Even when Trump was the actual president, Biden was making it look like Trump screwed up a pandemic, couldn't get Hillary or Hunter, and made him get duped into all sorts of criminal messes. If Trump is so simple that he can't see any of this coming, and he keeps losing at every turn, how can you still follow him? Because Trump is so pure and honest and good that he falls for all of these easy traps, every one in the book. Hey, Don, can you maybe, they said, hey, Don, can you maybe keep all these boxes in your bathroom for us? And he falls for it. Donnie just isn't cut out for politics. Maybe Trumpers, maybe it's time to come to the dark side because your guy is just too simple and kind to be effective. All right.
Nice melt.
Yes.
Man, that was full of melty goodness.
I know. I was melting because it's Donald has just been he's just been duped for all these years.
I feel it.
So many.
I never looked at it that way, but Bob and I have been really had a change of mind just now.
All right, good. Let's bring on.
We got another thing. This is a new thing. Somebody said to me, wouldn't it be funny if you just read all of the things that Donald says in a funny voice? And he suggested a couple funny voices. So we're going to try this tonight. Here we go. La-di-da.
What if 45 was voiced by Droopy Dog, a.k.a. Truman Capote?
This is all done by Biden. If they can do this to him, they can do this to me, they can do it to you. No one has ever seen anything like this before.
And then I do this again.
What if 45
I screwed it up.
was voiced by Drew?
Who cares? Okay, that was fun. All right. That was the whole. Oh God.
That's a feature we have to continue.
I just.
We need to rehearse once in a while.
I just want you all to know everything you donate tonight, I'm refunding. All right. I think it's now time for our musical guest. Where will we find our musical guest? He's around here somewhere.
I got him.
Where would the great Luke Ski be? I can't see.
Oh no, replace.
There he is.
Yay!
Now I
He took
can't
us
find
out.
me.
That was really
Hey,
stupid.
Luke Ski.
Where are you, Steve?
All right.
There. Yay,
Hello, great Luke Ski.
everybody.
Hey, is there a nifty intro thing, or do I
There sure
just...
is. It's coming up in just a second, but I just want to refresh your memory in case you forgot. You're going to do a hilarious song for us, and then I've got to answer it somehow, and then you're going to do a second hilarious song. So,
Wait, real
here
quick.
we
Wait,
go.
are Richard and Sarah still here? Okay, good. Yeah, they're still here. Okay, go.
I don't think I scared them off yet.
Now we haven't scared them off.
Take us both out, Brad, if you would. Here we go.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
The great Luke Ski.
Hello. So, going along with the theme of, things that are at least 20 years old, I'm doing a song. I chose to start with this song for two reasons. One, because earlier this week I asked our favorite high school graduate, Chuck, what her favorite songs of mine were, and she told me a few. So it's one of those. And secondly, I'm choosing this song because I'm very curious to see what Steve will come up with to follow this. So, so here we go. Well, I'm a packing up my swag and I'ma head outside where real women call me dork, then gag and go hide. I take a ride to Toys R Us, bust on in, buy a Mace Windu and a Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, I'm a kid, hot just like Anakin, a loony bin I am in with Ken Harley Quinn. I got a pin on my shirt that says Xena for Prez, and spend my pay on dispensers of Pez. Go hang out at the cons and Renaissance Fest, watching anime chicks with inflatable breasts. You might be a Trekkie? Ha! Sit back and watch as the uber geek goes and kicks it up a notch. Turn to the letter F in your dictionary and add this word to your vocabulary. Take a look, cause I'm the real McCoy. Damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. I'm just the definition of a fanboy, baby. Yeah. My God, watching 7 and 9. Fanboy, baby. Like watching Babylon 5, fanboy, baby. Making best friends with a robot bender, fanboy, baby. I never give up and I never surrender. The truth is out there. Scully, you can't handle the truth. I got the little gadget when I open my fridge. It goes like Kirk's on the bridge. Bill Gates was cool, but now he just sucks. I play Doom and Quake on Microsoft. Get a map to the tomb and find Lara Croft. And if the pixel's right, then I'm a raider. And let Sony play 2K. Know why they call me a fanboy, baby. Spend my time wanting 7 of 9. Fanboy, baby. Won't stop till all the Pokemon are mine. Fanboy, baby. Oh, so what? You think you know Star Wars better than I do? A Star Wars freak? Yeah, you won't find an auto one. I'm a Jedi Master and you are merely just a pawn in a wand. You're dumb just like Jar Jar Binks and Jawa said Houdini. So go suck a Wookiee. Pawn in a wand. You're dumb just like Jar Jar Binks and Jawa said Houdini. So go suck a Wookiee. Pawn in a wand. You're dumb just like Jar Jar Binks and Jawa said Houdini. So go suck a Wookiee. Yeah, Kid Spock quoting all the tracks. Got a mind more powerful than Professor X. Drink a case of Jolt Cola down like mother's milk and sing a song that makes you say, what in the filk? Patrolling steak vampires just like Buffy. Roll the dice, win the fights with the knights who say knee. MST 3000 until midnight, and then I paint my lips red for sweet transvestite. King Doofus spaz like Jerry Lewis. My comic book collection's wider than the Suez. Fun like Sailor Moon is, suave like Doctor Who is. I like they might be giants and Moxie Fruvis. RPG and D&D. Kevin Smith's making a film about me. I ain't no jock, I'm just a regular jerk. All American Zero, the ultimate Urkel. Girls would ignore me and give me no credit, but now I tell them all to suck my radio. And then I die at the hour 11. I'll shout to my father in heaven. 27, I'm a fan. Baby. Spent my time on 7 or 9. Fanboy, baby. Won't stop till all the Pokemon are mine. Fanboy, baby. Feel so alive watching Babylon 5. Fanboy, baby. I forgot the words, so, but what the heck, this is live. Fanboy, baby. Making best friends with a robot bender. Fanboy, baby. Never give up. Never surrender. Watching Deep Space Nine.
Yay!
That was tremendous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tremendously something.
I'm going to follow that.
John DiMaggio is laughing right now.
I'm going to follow that in 3 ways. First of all, I don't know if you know this, Luke, but that song was primarily in G sharp, and the bridge was in E. And the song I'm about to do is in E, which has a lot of G sharp. So that's exciting. And now I'm going to do a song about maybe not my biggest fan, but certainly my most famous fan. I'm fairly certain. Who knows? Well, I wrote a little song about Harry Potter, and it struck a big chord with Al Yankovic's daughter. That was a few years back. I'm sure she's moved on. But for a little while there, I was the bomb. Oh, Nina, I have yet to meet you, but according to your weird old man, you're a big old fan of mine. He's so cool. Oh, Nina, sure, your dad's a genius, but Dumbledore beats a hardware store every time. Isn't that right, K.O.? Yes. Well, I really wanted you to hear this song. It's only 1 minute, 27 seconds long, so at the risk of being sent to a sanatorium, I went backstage at the Ryman Auditorium in 2016, Al, when you played there, and I brought you a CD of this song, and I asked you to give it to Nina, and you said you would, but I don't think you did. Oh, Nina, I wanted to thank you by tweeting you, but that would be creepy. So instead, I wrote you a song much more appropriate. Oh, Nina, you and your mom and dad and Sandy and Dina are the coolest little family ever. And I bet you have the coolest house in all of Southern California, because I'll bet it's got suits of armor, moving stairs, and ghosts who wander everywhere, and talking bitches, headless lights, and trouble, making poltergeists, and maps to know where people are, and fighting trees and flying cars, dinner places chock full of clothes that aren't visible, and 15,000 Hawaiian shirts. Thanks, Dad. And you, Nina, you are the very coolest. And by the way, I'm available to play bat mitzvahs and weddings.
Hey, bat mitzvah.
Fanboy! Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have done a parody of Convoy. That would have been better.
Oh, that would be
Next
cool.
week. Another song from the great Luke Ski, if you don't mind.
Yay!
Okay, so this one is my current hit on the Dr. Demento show, and it has a sing-along chorus. So
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Feel free to not do it.
You can mouth it. You can mouth it.
Sing the chorus.
I'm here to break the show in every way possible.
I would love to hear
Too
Steve
late.
sing the chorus.
All right, here we go, everybody.
All right.
A stegosaurus knitting a cable knit sweater, a carrot cake shaped like an Irish setter, a dining set you can buy from IKEA, a 30-gallon drum of penguin diarrhea, the reanimated corpse of Gilbert Gottfried on stage, riffing and sticking. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! An ottoman made of human remains, a klezmer cover of Alice in Chains, a subadult salamander samurai shogun, a cosplayer dressed as Ted Theodore Logan, the West Virginia Trans-Allegheny asylum that you throw a lunatic in. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! Whoa, gobble gobble. An international turnip named Kevin, the Freedom Rock LP from 1987, a Renaissance era clavichord, the real zombie pumpkin Magisword, camping out at KFC, doing some finger licking. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! Mr. Peter's Rabbit Raccoon, a Mr. Potato Head of Kim Jong-un, sentient surfboard catching a wave, an autographed lunchbox of Flavor Flav, a chupacabra disguised as an accountant filing taxes using Quicken. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! A luxury condo in downtown San Diego, a working guillotine made entirely of Lego, Decepticon Soundwave Laser Beacon Ravage, a bust of Macho Man Randy Savage, Sports Illustrated cover model Ashley Graham eating fudge so her thighs will thicken. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! Some imported rare fruit from Zimbabwe, the dwarf outfit worn by Tim Conway, a Robin waiter who got a big gratuity, a DreamWorks firm with lots of hardcore nudity, Steve Martin, Ed Helms, Billy Connolly, and Kermit the Frog banjo pickin'. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! Living troll dolls wanting you to collect them. A Starbucks located inside your rectum. The underpants of Indiana Jones. 110 cornets and 76 trombones. 6 priests, 5 rabbis, 4 Muslims, 3 atheists, 2 Buddhists, and a Wiccan. What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken! Everyone repeat after me. What do you get when you put it all together?
What do you get when you put it all together?
What do you get when you put it all together? Chicken!
Chicken.
Chicken.
You know what? I've heard that song about 10 times, and this time I listened to it very carefully, and I still don't understand it.
And you're right.
What is
Everyone
it when
could
you
have
put them
sang
all
along
together?
with that. That would have been okay.
I missed that. What is it when you put them all together?
Chicken.
Mayonnaise.
Bacon.
I haven't heard Dorf,
Bacon!
Tim Conway and Dorf in a long
Yeah.
time. Boy.
Great song, Luke. Two
Great
great
song.
good.
Thank you very much. And if you would like to have that song make the top 10 on the Dr. Demento show, you can go to the official Dr. Demento Facebook group. And if you aren't already joined, you can join. And then you can go there and say, hey, I request the song Chicken by the Great Luke Ski to be on the top 10. And hopefully that will get Dr. E's attention. And maybe it'll make next month's top 10. And you can do that for any other comedy music you like, whether it's by Devo Spice or other people from the Fump.com.
In 2010, in my Fantasy 5, Fanboy was Fantasy 25, Fanboy was included.
Wow.
How do they get a hold of you now and get all that stuff?
Well, they can go to various places online. On most social media, I'm The Great Luke Ski, all is one word, which is The Great Luke, and then S-K-I after it. What was the other thing I wanted to plug real quick? Oh, yeah. So I mentioned the Fump. There's some awesome people who are doing a documentary about the Fump called How We Learned to Love the Fump. And they have an Instagram account that's called it's Love the Fump Film. Fump is F-U-M-P, for those who don't know. Love the Fump Film. And they filmed a bunch of stuff at Fump Fest last year in 2023. And so a bunch of us here in the chat are going to be in it. And we're not sure exactly when the film will be done and released and all that stuff, but they're keeping us posted, and I'm really excited about that. So follow Love the Fump Film on Instagram for updates on that.
I just put that into the chat, everybody, if you'd like to have a look at that.
Fantastic.
And also, speaking of the chat, our friend Chuck just said, "Oh yeah, you can request that song that Luke said, or you can also ask for Al. I know I'm a dork." So feel free to do that.
There you go. All right.
Thank
you
you,
very much, Luke. Luke
Thanks,
Ski!
Luke. You rock.
Yay!
Luke Ski. Man, this show is such a good show.
There we are.
This show is so good. I can't believe I'm part of it.
I know. It's amazing. And speaking of fabulous, two fabulous folks. Woohoo!
This
Hi,
is
kids.
awesome.
Hello there.
Oh, are we on?
You're not on yet. No, we'll play your intro in a second, but we just want to say hi and thank you for being here.
Oh, of course. It's better than Fump Fest.
I don't think so.
It's called Frump Fest. It's for old Jewish ladies.
Oh, Frump Fest. Got it.
Okay. Well, this is going to be an uphill climb.
All right, play the thing. Do 10 minutes.
I'll play the thing and hopefully we'll figure this out. Here we go.
It's time for a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Halstead and Rich Chassler.
That'll work. All right. Well, hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Brad and Steve, for having us back. It's really nice. I've been on the show several times now, and to the point where I know people in this room. Hi, Alice. Really nice to see you. And Marty. Hello, Marty. You know, so much has happened in my life since we've seen each other last. I did something unique and fun. I recently attended my first Jewish wedding, and it ended up being my own. It was a lot of fun, and you know, I couldn't understand. So we got married 3 months ago.
We did.
And you know, we really don't know each other very well. You know, my husband asked me to marry him after 3 months of dating. But when you're middle-aged and someone asks you to marry them, you just say yes and hope for the best. So we're, you know, and I couldn't figure out why I was single for so long. I mean, I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that I had 2 cats. The first one passed away. He asked me to move in with him. And when the second one passed, I had a ring on my finger in less than 3 days. Both of which died of very suspicious circumstances. We moved in together, and, you know, we had 2 of everything because, you know, we're a little established. You know, it's not like we're in our 20s. You know, we had 2 toaster ovens. We had 2 sets of china. We had our own gravy boat, you know. So Rich decided to have an estate sale, you know, which is code for we don't own a garage, so we can't. But you see, we don't have an estate, so it was more like a yard sale, but we don't have a yard. It's more like we don't have anywhere to put our crap sale. I wore white. I wore this white, beautiful wedding dress, and I thought, oh, what a shame that I'm never going to get to wear it again. It was so expensive. And then the other day we were invited to a white party. It's not that way. It's like this white parties are something, you know, to celebrate the summer. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to wear my white wedding gown. Ready, and I come out dressed in my wedding gown, and he looks at me and he says, oh, that's a dress I haven't seen before. I just found out that he has a problem with alcohol. But no, he has a problem with alcohol, not drinking it, buying it. He's a wine collector, and he has 900 bottles of wine.
Oh my God!
My God!
It's an alcohol problem. I'm telling you. Why aren't we drinking it? He said it's just for a special occasion. So we have had anniversaries, birthdays, our wedding. I can't even get him to open a bottle of Boone's Farm. But I'm going to keep up. I'm going to do everything I can to make this marriage work. I'm going to keep up at the gym. I'm going to keep going through his phone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find anything when he goes to the gym. I just scour his phone, and I'm going through it. I'm trying to find anything intimidating, like big booby Barbie or anything to do with it. But all I can find, you guys, is Bevmo, Total Wine and More, wine.com. You guys, the guy who kicks off a big Cabernet from Napa Valley. Another exciting thing since I've seen you all is I celebrated my 9-year anniversary as a comedian.
Yay!
And,
Yay!
Thank you so much. And people have asked, was it an easy road?
Almost a decade.
So, and which, when people ask if it was easy, I like to reference my favorite poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I decided to take the road with construction, fallen debris, and no gas stations.
Yay!
And now with the counterpoint.
Yeah. And here's my lovely husband, Rich Chassler.
I'd like to do some for you, but I'm too busy drinking shots to catch up to my alcoholic wife. We did get married. That is true, and it's my first time ever being married, and I'm in my late 50s. And I figured that it actually is good. I'm a late in life groom. And
No baggage.
The good thing about being a late in life groom is that if the marriage sucks, you die soon.
Nah. That's so true.
Yes. We had a very big wedding, and I have to be honest. If you're going to do this, if you're going to get married and have a big wedding, I have a 3-word piece of advice for you. Go to Vegas. It's about the third of the cost, and you have a chance of actually bringing home money. I'm not against marriage. I'm just against weddings. I don't know how many people here are married, but I have to be honest. Planning a wedding takes the fun out of having a wedding.
That's true.
That's true.
The idea of having the big wedding, but whoever that guy is should be forced to have another one with 4 food trucks, the most expensive flowers you've ever seen ever. Make that guy suffer. I had a bachelor party. Well, it was more like a bachelor dinner because at my age, everybody wanted to be home by 10 o'clock. Yeah. We do live together now because we're married. As Sarah said, we moved in together. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not great.
Aw.
May have a TV in the bedroom. So I asked her, I'm like, baby, why can't I have a TV in the bedroom? And she said, well, I don't want the TV getting in the way of our intimate time. So I looked right at her. I said, don't you worry, baby. I got you with the commercial.
Ah,
Oh.
that one feels true.
An extra long one where they want you to adopt a pet. And we can go quiet. What are you going for?
La, 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 la.
That's the attitude.
Commercials. The problem. It is nice though, being married. I married someone I have a lot in common with. We get to do a lot of stuff together because we have a lot in common. We both love wine. We go wine tasting. We both have theater backgrounds. We go to the theater together. Because we're close in age, we go to the cardiologist together. She's very nice. She drives. I didn't know this when we moved in together. I don't know how much time I have. I forgot to start my timer. All right, good. I knew getting married was worth it.
46 seconds.
Which is usually says to me when we finish.
Oh.
I didn't know this when we moved in together, but Sarah uses one of these sleep apps to fall asleep. Do you know what this is? A sleep app?
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing you download to your phone. If you don't know, you download it to your phone and it talks to you to help you fall asleep. The hell is that for? You know how I fall asleep? I close my eyes.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Snooty, these sleep apps. Very snooty. Snooty. It's always like a proper upper crust British voice that tries to talk you to sleep. And it says things like, lay down on the bed. Feel the mattress engulf your body. Inhale and then exhale through the soles of your feet. Breathe through my feet. I do two things with my feet. I walk on them and pick them. That's all. And it doesn't have to be a British voice. Why can't it be different voices? Different. Now, why can't it be a guy like me? Shut your mouth. If you snore, you're an idiot. It's Chassler. Thanks for you guys for having us here.
That was very, very good. Very good. Hey, before you do anything else, I did not realize you guys got married.
Yeah.
And I feel bad I didn't get you a gift, so I've written you a song.
It's also my gift.
99 bottles of wine on the wall. I'm sorry, 900 bottles of wine. Sarah takes one down and Rich has a coronary and thus gets out of the marriage early, and Sarah gets that TV out of the bedroom. 899 bottles of wine on the wall.
And takes half the bottle of wine in the divorce. She gets 450 bottles of wine in the divorce. Yeah. I was going to say, Rich, you better start opening that wine, because 900 days of wine is 3 years, right? So
not quite.
You may not, but you may not last that long. And if she leaves you, she walks with 450 bottles of wine. So you may want to loosen up on the wine, I think, a little bit.
Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, you're right. All right, fine. Well,
This is a special occasion.
Also, I would like to do my impression of Sarah watching Rich do comedy, and then I'll do my impression of Rich watching Sarah do comedy. Sarah looks like this when Rich does comedy. And Rich looks like this when Sarah does comedy.
So where are you guys headed and where are you working?
That's recording, it's true.
I've got it on video. Where are you guys working?
hilarious.
Where are you working?
Where are we working? We'll be at the Hollywood Improv this Sunday night.
Oh, nice.
They would never let me go there, so you guys are lucky. I got thrown out. Bud threw me out of the Improv.
Can you blame him?
Nope.
Oh man, well, let's be honest. It's better than getting thrown off a ship.
Aha!
and I won because Bud's dead. So I think
Just go in as Patti Vasquez.
That's right. Patty's out in LA, so right now.
Exactly. By the way, can I just slip in a couple of quick things about Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys, everybody knows, Trump was found guilty on 34 felony counts. So
He was?
Falsifying his records. And there's millions of people that are cheering for this. And apparently, Stormy Daniels set the record for the porn star pleasing the most people at once.
Nice. Thank you, Rich.
Oh, this, but Stormy Daniels is now going on the road doing stand-up, and a lot of comics are very pissed off that she's selling out her shows. I don't really know why they're mad. I mean, she has a history of opening for people.
And she's good at spreading the word. Okay.
Nothing about a gag ball order? All right,
Yeah,
fine.
oh, God.
Oh my God.
Fine. That was great. Richard
Yay! I don't know how to get
You
rid
guys.
of them. Oh, my God. Get rid of them.
They won't go away. That's what's
Okay.
nice about them.
All
900
right,
bottles.
Extra large bulletproof vest, but that's another
That's
story
right.
altogether.
So, all right. So, Steve,
Time for
what
the
are you
next
doing?
thing. The next thing goes like this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Yay! And as usual, there's a reason. What are you gonna do? This is the song that I just got on the thump yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday. Thank you, Devo, for making that happen. And I'm gonna lip sync it because that's fun. So here we go.
I'm on the Trump train. I love my MAGA hat. I love MTG and Matt Gaetz. The Democrats stole the 2020 election. Do your research. Make America great again.
Reality star, an ex-president. Somehow he stole your heart like classified documents. He swept you away. You drank the Kool-Aid. Now he can't stay awake. In court over the porn star that he paid. He wanted control, so you gave it, and he lost a big vote. So he faked it. He was crying boo-hoo. Instigated a coup, and you were his crew. Smeared the walls with poo-poo. Now here we go again. Your emperor has no clothes. He's a gassy troll, and all his bigotry shows. And at the polls, he's gonna lose again. MAGA, nobody loses like MAGA. You're gonna lose, big MAGA. I don't know how this guy cajoles you. Convicted rapist, looting loser with no soul. You ought to choose again, MAGA. Don't be a stooge again, MAGA. You're gonna lose,
You
big
gone a little
MAGA.
too far. Taking rights away.
You thought you could discard Roe versus Wade, but the women say no, and Gen Z can vote. We'll give you just enough rope, like the one you were gonna use on Mike Pence.
This guy is a dog. Pussy grabber, a damn demagogue.
With failing gray matter, he wants permanent rule. With his mushroom tool, you're his useful fools.
Definitely keep worshiping him.
34 felony convictions.
He sold you Bibles and shoes to pay his penalties.
His spray tan, his mango antifreeze. No one gets used like MAGA. Yells fake news like MAGA. You're gonna lose, big MAGA. He gave tax breaks to the rich, then borrowed trillions. I wouldn't touch him with a case of penicillin. You're gonna lose again, MAGA. No one's confused like MAGA. No one gets fooled like MAGA. Nobody drools like MAGA. You're gonna lose, big MAGA.
Who's on the walls, Madam Speaker?
Poo-poo.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
And you sang both different voices so fast. That was-
So many voices.
That was
Like
so
tons
many
in my
voices.
head.
And that's on the thump, and you can all get it.
Totally can. And hey, if you feel like requesting it at the Dr. Demento show, you feel free to. You just go right ahead and do that. I won't stop you. All right. The next thing we got to do is a commercial. Because as you may have heard, because I've been making a lot of noise about it, I'm doing my big Weird Al tribute show at Zany's in Nashville this Wednesday, 2 days from now.
Play
So
it.
here's this. Hi, I'm Steve Goodie, and I'm bringing this show to this theater on this date. It's coming up really soon, and I hope you'll come see me. I will do anything to get you to come see the show. I'll tell a knock-knock joke. I'll make fun of someone. I will hit myself in the face with a pie.
No!
It's Al, the weird tribute, and how Daniel Radcliffe got mixed up in this nonsense.
Steven, turn off that radio and go to sleep.
Uh-oh, I'm busted. He's my hero.
Weird Al Yankovic. Hey, if I could play the accordion, that'd be really sick.
I think we'd better do the accordion mind meld. Hold your accordion up to mine.
I'm white and nerdy. Oh, gee, I'm white and nerdy.
Well, just as the new millennium dawned, I discovered a wizard with a broom and a wand.
Everyone thinks Harry is yours truly, and all I ever did was act pottery.
And in the movies, Harry's played by Daniel Radcliffe.
Hi, Al. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Steve.
Then in 2022, I saw the headline. They're making a Weird Al biopic, and I lost my mind. And who would play Al? Why, Danny Radcliffe, of course. It was a sign. Do a tribute. Shout it out. Spread the word. Because weird means everything to this American nerd. So I'm gonna do this show till I fall down unconscious. Al, the weird tribute, and how Daniel Radcliffe got mixed up in this nonsense.
Okay, that's it.
Hey!
Thank you very much.
Get your tickets at all Ticketmaster locations.
Yeah. Or go to thelabatzanies.com and get your tickets there. All right.
Or
Speaking of that, it's time to beg for money. So here we go. We're going to do a little begging for money.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum. So what did you expect, Jack?
So everybody needs to go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, because I think Rich and Sarah are going to need a lawyer. We're looking at the wine fight from hell right there, and they're gonna need a bunch of money to figure that thing out. They only dated 3 months before they got together. So send us money, and also if you go to virtualcomedyshow.com and send us money, we can get everybody to go to the Fump Fest. How about that? Well,
Yes.
What is the Fump Fest?
It's in October.
It's in October, so there you go.
Totally in October.
And by the way, Steve has said personally he will give you all your money back if you donate money.
That's true.
So
That's right.
We're going to keep ours,
Gonna do
but
for
Steve will
Lou.
give you back everybody's money. So go to virtualcomedyshow.com, donate to the show, and we will, we'll do more Trump next week, I'm sure. So, okay, that's enough of that. Let's finish up.
We're going to do the worst joke, and then the final music tonight has a special shout out, so don't forget to pay attention. Okay, here we go. Worst joke.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
So a new poll says that half of America thinks after his conviction, Trump should end his campaign for president. Now, the other half still think lizard people are helping JFK Jr. get elected as vice president. So it's pretty much a crapshoot. All right.
Good night.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like Sulu's real name is Susan Dubow, and she's on the Dr. Demento show. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We appreciate your support of the virtual comedy show. With our budget of nada, nothing zero, we're a little less fancy than HBO. Still, every Monday it's the virtual comedy show. See you Monday at the virtual comedy show. It's at www.virtualcomedy.com.